Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the History and Mystery channel. I'm your host Chronicler, and I want you to like and subscribe. Now that you have done that, it's time to open up the conspiracy box and explore a tantalizing connection between the Kecksburg Incident of 1965 and a notorious Nazi project known as the Glocke. Our story begins on the chilly night of December 9, 1965, in the quiet town of Kecksburg, Pennsylvania. Picture this: the air is sharp with the promise of snow. The world is still, and suddenly, without a warning, a blazing object streaks across the sky, witnessed by thousands across several US states and parts of Canada. At first glance, most people assumed it was just a meteorite or cosmic event, which is still interesting but not entirely uncommon. But things took a dramatic turn when this glowing object crashed into the dense woods near Kecksburg. Curiosity drove local residents to the scene, and what they discovered was something far beyond a meteorite. Eyewitnesses described a large acorn-shaped metallic object around 2.7 meters tall, roughly 9 feet for our American viewers. The object was bearing strange cryptic symbols etched along its surface. The bystanders knew that this was no ordinary meteor. Within hours, the US military descended upon the site, sealing off the area and swiftly removing the object. The official explanation? A meteor. But as we have seen time and time again, official reports rarely tell the full story. Rumors of a government cover-up swirled almost immediately. What had really fallen in Kecksburg? A Soviet satellite? An extraterrestrial craft? Or perhaps, more chillingly, was this mysterious object connected to a secretive Nazi project? To explore this, we must leave Kecksburg and travel back in time to the waning days of World War II. By 1944, the Nazi regime was desperate as Allied forces closed in on all fronts. Whispers of strange and advanced Nazi technology began to surface. Could the Germans have been working on something far beyond conventional warfare? For example, the Glocke, also known as the bell, was allegedly part of the wunderwaffe projects. This bell-shaped device was said to be one of the Nazis' most ambitious and secretive technological endeavors. First brought to the public attention by Polish journalist Igor Witkowski in the early 2000s, the Glocke has sparked heated debate ever since. According to Witkowski's sources, the Glocke was capable of manipulating gravity, warping space and time, and producing energy fields unknown to modern science. Some even speculate it was intended as a time machine or anti-gravity propulsion device technology, so advanced it bordered on science fiction. Do you know what's especially eerie? The description of the Glocke, a bell-shaped metallic object, closely resembles the acorn-shaped craft that crash-landed in Kecksburg. Could it be that the object found in Pennsylvania was not from outer space, but was instead a relic of Nazi experimentation? The US military's swift and secretive response to the Kecksburg crash site only deepens the mystery. Why the heavy-handed approach for something they dismissed as a mere meteorite? Such secrecy calls to mind other instances of military cover-ups, such as Project Blue Book, the US government's systematic investigation of UFO sightings, and the infamous MK-Ultra program, where the CIA conducted covert mind control experiments on US citizens. Both these examples show how the government can and has withheld information from the public for years, or better said, even decades. When it comes to the Kecksburg incident, researchers like Stan Gordon have spent years trying to uncover the truth. Despite numerous Freedom of Information Act requests, the government's response has been largely dismissive, providing mundane explanations that only fuel the belief in a larger cover-up. Could the object recovered that night have been linked to the Glocke? Or was the military simply following protocol, dealing with sensitive Cold War technology? After all, the incident occurred at the height of the Cold War tensions, when even the faintest whiff of Soviet activity was handled with extreme secrecy. Is it possible that the Kecksburg object and the Glocke are more than just coincidentally similar? Some conspiracy theorists think so. The shape, the mysterious symbols and the rapid military response all point to a potential connection between the Nazi Wunderwaffe project and Cold War era UFO phenomena. Let's not forget, that following World War II, the US recruited over 1,600 German scientists, engineers and technicians through Operation Paperclip. Many of these individuals had worked on advanced military technology, including rocket science and perhaps on more secretive projects like the Glocke. Could it be that the US government acquired the Glocke technology and has been experimenting with it ever since, hidden under the guise of UFO incidents? This theory opens up a Pandora's box of questions about how far Nazi scientific advancements might have gone and whether they still play a role in today's secret military projects. Decades have passed since that cold winter night in Kecksburg, and the truth behind what really crashed there remains elusive. Likewise, the legend of the Glocke is a story steeped in uncertainty, suspended between history and speculation. No definitive proof has ever been found to confirm the connection between the two incidents, but the lack of concrete answers is precisely what keeps the mystery alive. UFO researchers, historians and conspiracy theorists continue to ask, could the object that fell in Kecksburg have been a relic of Nazi technology? Or was it simply Cold War debris wrapped in layers of government secrecy? As is often the case with great mysteries, we're left with more questions than answers. But the enduring intrigue surrounding the Kecksburg Incident and the Glocke serves as a reminder that history is full of secrets, some of which may never be uncovered. I want to thank you all for listening, see you in the next one, and remember, history is written in mystery.